Good evening, Abby and Jeff. It's Thursday. Abby, on Saturday you brought up sleep debt, which is a very interesting aspect of sleep that college students have a lot of experience with. So yes, it does make a lot of sense that they just want to sleep a whole bunch when they get home for break, because they've got this huge debt to pay back, and we all know there's no such thing as free lunch, or in this case, free awakeness? That's a word, right? Awareness? For us though, we've just come back from Jerusalem study abroad, and sleep debt is not the only thing making us super tired. Jet lag has a pretty big role to play too. As it turns out, the circle of life is a particularly apt description of living, since life is all about those chemical cycles and cycling through biological states. The activity we like to call sleep is one of these cycles. Sleep is not just one state of unconsciousness, it has many stages and is classified into two broad types. REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, is the fun kind, when you're aroused and dreaming and paralyzed, and your eyes jerk back and forth, hence the name. Non-REM sleep, on the other hand, is the other type. It has little eye movement and no paralysis, but has things like sleep spindles and K-complexes. It's also further divided into three stages, the third one being the deepest level of sleep. There are also a lot of other differences in characteristics, but I won't go into this right now because I only have 3 minutes. In the night, people go through these stages of sleep in approximately 90-minute long cycles, and the typical order of the stages is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, back to stage 2, and then REM. But how do we decide when to sleep? Usually, it's when we feel sleepy, and the timing for that is regulated by the circadian clock, which is like this internal device that keeps track of the time of day. It's influenced mostly by light signals, which brings me back to jet lag. Jet lag happens when you travel a really long distance and your internal body clock is desynchronized with the time at your destination. So you see daylight and darkness contrary to the rhythm you're used to seeing it. Jet lag is when your body cannot immediately realign your circadian rhythm to the destination time. Before air travel, traveling took long enough that this wasn't a problem, but now we can move through time zones faster than our bodies can adjust. Generally, the recovery rate is 1 day per time zone crossed. So Abby and I should be fully recovered, though Jeff may still be feeling the effects. And to borrow from Ergo Proxy, which is a really awesome anime, as Jeff can tell you if he's not an imaginary friend Abby and I made up, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, a big thing in Ergo Proxy is the pulse of the awakening. This talk of sleep cycles and such has added a new layer of meaning to it, reference to Abby's beloved Zohar, as you literally have a rhythm of awakening between sleep cycles in the night. How cool is that? I also wanted to address the potato issue, but I think I'm out of time. Since Jeff is going to be in New York doing Jeff things, I'm also going to be uploading on Saturday. Tate on!